Guys, you've been asking for a video on my Model A. So, my little 31 Coupe. I'll be straight up and honest with you because that's what we are here. I did not build this car. I've always wanted to build this car. I've owned several of these car bodies, parts, pieces, everything. Just never got around to building one. And this one actually came up online just over a year ago. And for the amount of parts, the parts added up to a certain amount of number, and I thought about the labor and everything that was involved, and honestly, the price was so reasonable on this car and so actually cheap. I couldn't go wrong but just buy it. So that I build it? No. But anyway, it's a cool car. It's exactly what I would have done, or else I wouldn't have bought it. Okay, let's take a look at it. So we've got an all steel original 1931 5-window coupe body, chopped 3 inches. Now granted, I am going to change some stuff on it. I have done nothing to this car since I bought it, but put an OTG decal on the oil thing, on the oil filter, and put exhaust on it because it was running open headers when I got it. The color's one of those things, you know, like I like the color. Some days I like it, I love it, and other days I don't like it. I'm kind of getting sick of the whole flat black scene, even though I do love flat black, so don't be insulted out there. But this brown primer is kind of, I don't know, it's got that look. So it's got your 40 Ford wheels on it, you know. It's got a flathead in it. It's a 53 Merc flathead out of a pickup that was rebuilt. You know, you got your dual carbs on there, as you can see. Pretty cool. Oil filter off to the side, which is good. Some of these flatheads, you know, you never did have it. It's got the old intake on there. Navarro intake. It's got the headers. I want to wrap the headers. I don't really like the wrap. I'd like to lose that. Like I say, when I got it, he had just open headers on it. As you can see, I've hooked the exhaust up to it, and I've ran exhaust out the back. It's got the original. This is what I like about this car. It's got the old guide headlights on it. What I like is this guy that built this, he built it period correct. This is a car, in my opinion, that if you look at it, it would be around in the 40s to early 50s, just the way it was done. It's got your, you know, it's got your axle, your dropped axle in the front. You know, I mean, he's ran the old cloth, even the old cloth ignition wires, even though they're not original, it's cool. He's kept all the old lacing from the hood, you can see, from the 30, didn't get rid of that. Left it as if there's a gas tank there with the cap, but there isn't, obviously. You know, you got the big and littles, you got 16s there on the rear, you know, you got your nice 15s on the front, black wall. What I also like too is the way he did it was he's got it set up so it's sitting within the wheel well. Some of these guys build them so they're above the wheel well. That's all fine and dandy, they look cool, I guess, but to me it's not. I'm not a personal fan of it. Nice chop. He did put this gas, he was going to hook this gas filler up here. He put that on there, which I do not like. I'm going to lose that. The gas tank is actually in the rear with a filler, so I'm going to lose that over time. I'm going to relocate the battery to get a little more trunk space. You can see he's even, look how detailed he was with the fuel pump, he even bought the cloth wiring kit. You know, you got your Pontiac tail lights, which again are repop. You know, you got your old license plate guard, which looks really cool. He's got a louvered deck lid on here. I'm going to keep it, I'm going to paint it, but I'm also going to run a smooth one too, so I can swap it out when I want. Just like I do plan on actually changing out the wheels. I'm going to keep these wheels and tires, but I'm going to get a set of chrome reverse wheels and have cheater slicks on the back with the small white wall. I think that'd be kind of cool. It is sitting on an original, not an aftermarket, 32 Ford frame. Inside, you can take a look. Yes, the shifter is something else, isn't it? It's got all Stuart Warner gauges that are period correct from the day, actually. The gauges are from the 50s. It's got the old truck, yeah, the old granny speed, you know, the old 3-speed. But I tell you, it works like a hot damn. It's just, you know, it is what it is, right? You know, he's got your cool column drop there. He's made out of, you know, it's a connecting rod. And yeah, and like, of course, obviously, it's a standard, so. It needs interior. My plan would be, on this car, is I want to take it apart. I know a lot of you would say no, but I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to straighten the body right out, but the body doesn't really need much. It's a decent body, but I'm going to straighten it right out, and I'm either going to put it back in primer or I'm going to paint it a color, like a flat color. I'm not going to go shiny paint. I want to put the glass in it, put the patch on the roof. I like the patch on the roof. I want to put that on it. So there's ideas. Look inside the doors. You can see the doors, no patch panels anywhere. You can see, you know, up inside the cowl area. Firewall, it's nice. I mean, he even kept the old floor in there, the wooden floor like it would have been. Of course, I got to fill all this in. Trust me, it's crazy. He was so, under here's your master cylinder. He was so fussy. Look how meticulous he was in the wiring. Look at that. And every wire is labeled. Here, I'll zoom in here. You maybe get a close look. See what I mean? By every wire is labeled, tells you where it goes. At the end of the day, I couldn't go wrong on buying this car. It came up such a reasonable price. I couldn't go wrong with it. Like I said, I put the exhaust on it. See if we can get down underneath here and do a quick little video. You can see it's got the open drive. He's done open drive with the conversion kit, and it's got the split from 44. It's got some chrome shocks under there from SoCal, but that's all good. So, very cool little car. I have so much fun in this car. She's dirty, as you can see. I've had it out in the rain several times. That's right, I've been in the rain. No glass but a windshield, and I've been driving her. Everything I got, I drive, people. Here, we'll fire it up. You can hear this old flatty run. She's kind of cold right now, so we'll see if it'll, there we go. Just purring like a kitten. Look at that. Oil pressure on this thing is nice, good oil pressure. It runs nice and cool, sits around 170 when driving it. Oil pressure, if you can see right in there, you can zoom in, I can kind of see it. It's almost at 60, well, probably 50 pounds at idle. Driving it's good. Everything just works awesome in this car. There we go. So there you go, guys. You wanted to see a video on my 31. There it is. Again, I cannot take any credit for this car as I did not build it, but I'm definitely going to add my own personal touches to it and change it. Forgot to mention too, you see we got the finned brake drums on there, the old Buick finned brake drums. Very, very cool. Some people say leave it alone, Rick, don't touch it, but trust me, I have good ideas for this car, so I won't get too carried away with it. So that's it, folks. There you go, the 31.